My name is Ed Honor. I'm the Chief Blockchain Architect of Tritanium Labs. We built the Tritanium Traceability Blockchain, which is a hybrid public blockchain, public-private blockchain. Yeah, so how we're tracing products using the blockchain. One of the inherent features of the blockchain, going all the way back to Satoshi Nakamoto's original white paper in 2009, is the element of traceability. Since all Bitcoin or all cryptocurrency, the input of each transaction is the output of some other transaction, it works the same way with products. So what we found is that you can do traceability of things like products manufactured like guacamole, which is the favorite one I love to talk about, and you can trace things like guacamole the same way you would trace a cryptocurrency. So we've decided to leverage the inherent features of the blockchain, of the original 2009 Satoshi blockchain, to create a platform for product traceability. When we're talking about tracking products on the supply chain, we always start with receiving the ingredients. The ingredients get received from different locations, and those suppliers of the ingredients, they're either on the blockchain or they're not on the blockchain. It doesn't really matter either way. Everything that you receive as part of product manufacturing always has a lot number and a batch number, and it's important that you keep the lot and batch number. You're able to trace it all the way through the product life cycle. So if I receive onions and they go into guacamole, and then the guacamole goes into a sandwich, and then it turns out that the onions are recalled, I need to be able to go all the way up and recall that sandwich. So the blockchain is actually a perfect vehicle for that, because the blockchain handles the secure transfer of assets, but it also handles it in a way that can be tracked and traced. We launched our private blockchain in July, and we started with actually with a guacamole company, a company that manufactures guacamole and salsas, and then we turned it into a hybrid public-private blockchain. And so what we're doing now is we're expanding it to more and more companies. Because there's a thing called a GMP audit that companies need to be able to pass in order to sell into a lot of retail establishments. For smaller companies, when I say small, I'm talking $20 million a year or less, they have a lot of trouble passing this traceability audit because they're really too small to spend tens or $20,000 or $30,000 on a solution. So it's easy to get customers for this type of a solution just because it's a very underserviced market at this time. There's a private blockchain component, which is the actual traceability, and that exposes the traceability features of the blockchain, but we protect it with a public blockchain, okay? And what that is, it's a hybrid where cryptography is used to combine a private blockchain, which is where we trace the guacamole, with a public blockchain, which is a coin. Using the security of the proof of work and the mining to make sure that it's a secure environment for the products that we're tracking. In the next year or two, we're hoping to be, we developed this with the idea of being a competitor to something like an Ethereum. We know that we can develop our own applications, but what we really want is other people to develop applications for our platform, using the same mechanism which Ethereum uses, which is gas fees, where people will pay in cryptocurrency to build traceability applications on the blockchain that we've created.